Sunday, October 1st. This is a significant day. You know why it's a significant day? I don't know if you can see it, but on the ground right there, we got our first frost. It was a little earlier last year, it's a little later this year in the pasture. I haven't had coffee yet, I'm super tired. But yeah, our north pasture here always gets frost first. It's kind of in this frost pocket where the main farmstead up that way, it was only dew on the grass. There was no frost. I looked for it this morning. But back here on the pasture, first frost. What does this mean? Grass stops growing. You gotta take note of that for the future. If I have more stuff that eats grass, this batch of broilers goes out this week. So they're done after today. It was 42 degrees in the homestead today, temperature wise. So I got a couple days left on these guys. I got frost in the field. Season's starting to wind down. I need a break. I'll see you guys later. All right, it is pig food time again. I want to stretch out the rest of my grain to last me through the end of the season. I don't want to buy any more grain. I picked all the apples off the trees, and I still have some apple drops on the ground. I have a big bin that I empty the brewer's grain with on the front of my tractor, but walking around the trees or trying to make the shot every time, not so good. So I have a small bin. I fill up the small bin, I put it in the big bin, and then I drive the big bin out to the pigs. It works great. Otherwise, these things are gonna sit here and rot. I got a few of them that are kind of gross, but most of them are still really good. So I'm going to pick all these guys up, dump them in with the pigs. Really exciting. And you know, 30 minutes of my time maybe save me a whole bunch of money on grain. So life is good. You know, it's sunny outside. I'm going to put on some music on my phone in a second, listen to some tunes, hang out in the sun, pick up some apples, feed some big fat pigs. It's not a bad Monday. That's it. See you guys soon. Look at this cute batch of chickens right here. Oh, they're so adorable. And if you look around, we're on the homestead. There's no other chickens around. It's just a little batch. We do a little batch every year of about 30 birds that we can grow out to the size that we want. They can be a little bit bigger. Mosquitoes are out today. They can be a little bit bigger. We can process them when and where we want to. We could do it, we're doing it all on farm. And yeah, they're so simple. It only takes a couple minutes a day to scuttle this little chicken tractor around. You can kind of see the path behind them that they've been taking. And it's small, it's enjoyable. It feeds the lawn, it feeds the birds. And then when we give farm tours every weekend, 2 o'clock on Saturdays, when we're walking by this area, I can show people what we do on a production scale. You can do on a homestead scale, and it kind of like has the visual for the whole concept. It's pretty great. So other than that, enjoy the lens flare on this video, and until next time, I'll see you. Pigs are moved to a new area, which is awesome. Their previous area, pretty trampled. This is one of those mornings where things they did not go according to plan. I've had smoother mornings. I certainly have had more difficult mornings, but it's about noon. It's like 12 o'clock, and I have not finished my morning chores yet. I've moved the broilers. We had an issue with the forklift where it was acting up, so in the middle of the chores I stopped and did that. And now pigs are moved, tractor's out of there, fence is hot. I gotta go finish collecting eggs, and then I'm gonna go drink like a gallon of iced coffee. So I'm in a good mood, things are okay. Man, I'm freaking tired. Look how fat these pigs are. That's a fat pig. Our pigs are like over 300 pounds now. Whew. Thought it was gonna get cooler outside. Check this out. So I'm giving my pigs water. I had already shot a video that I was gonna post to Instagram today when I was giving the birds, the broiler chickens, water. And I turned the hose on and the hose blows up, and there was a weak spot in the hose that had got run over or just wore out over time or whatever, and it finally just geyser everywhere. So I walk back and I get the coupler and I fix the hose, and the hose is working again. I shoot my fun video, hey, the hose broke today. And because it's the broilers' last day on farm, I moved the hose over to the pigs to fill up the pigs' water, and because they were running low. And I moved the hose, and one of the fittings, look at that, that's supposed to be together. One of the hose clamps for a previous coupler from a previous fix just decided to, you know, today is my day to give up. I give up and I have nothing left. So I just fixed that too. Luckily I had another spare hose on hand. I was able to fix it, and now the pigs have water. I just gave the pigs a thing of brewer's grain dumped in there, and I gave them some feed. It's obvious which they prefer. I gotta go to a wedding this weekend, so I'm topping off feed and water. I have a friend watching the farm, just making sure everything is good. But everybody's feed and water is like topped off. Should be good for a couple days. Shouldn't have to do anything. That's their backup food, but they're just chowing down. Look at these cute pig butts. They're so huge. This one in particular, it's big, super big. Looks like I'm poking a pig butt. Anyways, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys next week.